Chuggalos, how are we feeling? Welcome to ChuggaVision, a ChuggaVision debut for some members of this band. How are we feeling, motherfuckers?
Yes.
You seem so excited to be on the stream, boys.
How are you, Levi?
You know, I am always at least average.
Yeah, I'll take
At
that.
least.
At least.
It's got to be said.
God.
It's nice to see the rest of the guys.
I'm really glad that you guys bought computers.
Yeah.
I like your vest, Johnny.
Oh, thanks.
Mate, I'm using a Polaroid right now to stream this.
Yeah.
In all fairness, you're still in your little potato dive, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. It's so amazing.
Hello, Chuggalos. Thank you very much for joining us today. We will be announcing something very, very soon. We're going to give it about 5 minutes or so before we jump into it. But in the meantime, I feel like we'll do a little Chugger update. We have been busy working on stuff in the background. Not just for what we were announced today, but for just futureness of the boom. So if you've got any questions for us, get them in real quickly. Once we've announced what we were going to announce.
Some questions in for the members we don't usually speak to.
Absolutely, yeah.
He's not been able to defend himself for a couple of live streams.
Is this about my feet?
I'm glad you brought it up, but I mean, we can go over that. That is well trodden ground, I must say.
You have to say trodden, don't you?
I want the Chuggaboom variant of COVID.
Oh, no, you don't.
You don't. That's dangerous.
No.
Instead of coughing, you just go bleh all the time.
I think people actually like that instead.
Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Wow, okay, we're doing pretty well for views so far. Share this with your friends. It's going to be a massive fucking announcement soon.
Has anyone got any guesses on what it'll be?
Very good.
I mean, this is where the disappointment really sets in.
Yeah.
when we see all the things that it could have been, that we could have excited people with, and then we hit them with something they're definitely just not interested in.
We can harvest them. We can harvest them for future ideas and ways to make money.
Oh yeah.
It's like, are we going to Brazil? Are we going? Who knows?
So Sam reckons it's an album.
I mean, you've already had that one, but okay. you already done one of those.
Have we finally got a van, boys?
Wow. This is the final solution to getting a van, I think.
You're blowing up to the moon, someone says. Are we doing a US tour, record label, comic book? Comic book? You guys really want a fucking Chuggaboom comic book?
That could be arranged, couldn't it?
Yeah. I mean, Avera's already drafting one as we speak.
With his crayons.
It's mainly just a bunch of dick pics, but I'm drawing the people after.
Don't mind our language, please, Vera. I don't know if you know how we do things around here, but we certainly don't say the D word.
Okay.
Or the fuck word.
What about? Oh, did someone just hunted their fly?
Simmer down there.
Someone wants to know if somebody's leaving. I mean, we all know who we would like to leave, but that's not what we're announcing today. No.
Considering I'm the only person who doesn't have anyone that would want to leave, does that mean it's me?
Let's leave that one
I don't have to
unanswered, shall we?
respond to that one. That's
Chuggaboom body pillows. These are all just great ideas. That's all these streams are for, just generating great ideas.
You know what? I might get a notepad.
You can grab a notepad for these merch ideas. They're pretty fucking good. Yeah, some people do want a Chuggaboom comic book. I think maybe we should do the I don't know, the origin of Chuggaboom in a comic book.
Or we can adapt the 12 Days of Chugmas song, or is it the one that Johnny narrated? Or
Yeah.
Miracle of Chugmas.
That's
the Miracle of Chugmas, yeah.
Day 23, wasn't it?
Is that what it was? Is that day 23?
It was pretty far in.
Write the Chugg Bible. That was actually on the table at one point, but
that would be a long and arduous task that I would definitely be up for doing before we do another album.
yeah, there'll be many more merch drops before the next album. Someone has something in Russian. If you could translate to English, that would be really useful. Comic book. Chuggaboom, Chuggabeer.
Ooh.
Chuggaboom.
That's a good shout. Again, you making a note, Leo?
What would that be? Would that be like Pale Ale or?
Would it just be Trooper rebranded?
Trooper.
We'd sell more.
Chuggaboom TV show.
This is pretty much like a TV show, though.
Are we playing at a festival? Something, Chugga Bread. Again, all fantastic ideas. I think we are at a point where we can play this video. Are you motherfuckers ready to debut? This is a big fucking moment for us, Chuggalos. We're going to show you something. And let's get this fucking ball rolling if I can find the right button.
Can they still hear us while it's playing?
I don't believe so.
Right. Just checking.
Oh, you're going to bust one out while it's happening?
Are we ready, Chuggalos? Here we go. I'm pressing the button. 3, 2, 1.
I'm wearing a fucking mask and I'm about to do something stupid on a scooter. Hey, my name's Johnny Virgo and welcome to Jackass.
Present and future Chuggalos, thank you for your generous click. Your support has been an amazing source of inspiration for us over the course of the pandemic, which has driven us to want to create more in a sustainable way.
I haven't got a single tangible skill that I could possibly charge anyone any money for. However, for the price of a continental draft lager from the Bishop's Nipple, you can support us to create the content that is available to everybody, allowing us to collaborate with other creatives, videographers, artists and producers on more ambitious projects than ever before.
The Patreon model allows us to do just that, while still providing the free to everyone content that we do and always will produce. This will become the official Chuggaboom fan club, allowing you candid access to the Boom's creative processes, behind the scenes content, and exclusive songs, covers, and instrumentals.
You're right, arcades. That's all I've got.
Are we still doing the DIY handmade customizations? No. Well, that was short-lived.
We've given this a lot of thought, and we feel like now is the right time to open up the door to the Chugg Life, let the Chuggalos have a look inside, and allow you to help us help you get the most out of this band. Basically, you've had it good for 6 years. The free trial is up now, bitches.
One more minute and I'm gone. There you go. That's probably just inside. Okay.
We will rise up to be the greatest ever thing. We'll never know, not ever be defeated. The Chugg Life's the only life I know. I'm never gonna let it go. Become one of us, become one of us, become one of us, become one.
Chugg Life, motherfucker! Patreon! There we go, Chuggalos. How about that? The Chugg Life brought to you in a subscription service.
The Chugg Life has become an exclusive fan club. How about that? So that's our announcement. We are launching a Patreon, and what that is going to give to you is just a whole new level of exposure to the band. Have we got the tiers to go through? Is there anything that we could sort of share?
Sharing my screen isn't really possible right now, but I can grab them. I can grab the tiers.
You know, I think I still have them.
Oh, Leo's got them.
So Leo's on
So
reading.
get your questions in about the Chuggaboom Patreon, the Chugg Life. I've got a little banner here that I can display, so you guys know where the fuck to go. There you go.
All
How about
right.
that?
Should we? Do you want to go through them or?
Yeah.
Let's go through it. Let's go through it.
Yeah, man. So, do you want to? Johnny, you tell us about tier 1. It's a pretty simple
Tier
one.
1 is very, very simple. It is just a small bit of support to the band for the price of a continental lager from the Bishop's Nipple. That's all it is. It's £3.50 a month, and what that goes towards is us being able to do bigger and better things, such as getting great animators to make our videos, working with great producers and people within the industry to create better content all the time. And everybody will benefit from it, but you'll have that bragging right to be able to go, do you know what? I helped them create that.
Yeah, I mean, videos
Pretty
are
much
not
it.
key things. Yeah.
There will also be, just even at that base level, access to the drum roll, please, exclusive Chuggaboom official Discord. There is a Discord out there. That is not the official one. This is the official one. We will all be in there. We will all be hanging out in the Discord.
Bound to be in there. So anyone that you've not seen in there will be in there, whether they like it or not.
We will strap a phone to their hands and it will stay logged in.
Yeah, I mean that's just like the baseline tier 1 onto tier 2. Honestly, this is a serious list.
Tier 1, just very quickly, because there's a very good point here from William Billington. Is there a signed thank you letter for joining that and that sort of stuff? So actually, anyone who joins, I don't know what the timeline is, Levi, and I don't know whether this is possible. Did you find out whether we can do what we spoke about yesterday for anyone who joins the Patreon?
What?
The credits.
Yes. Sorry, yes, we can. So
welcome to the conversation.
I was very much reading comments. The if you join, well, I'll let you say it because we can do it.
What's our time scale?
We have about 24 hours.
If you join the Patreon in the next 24 hours, starting from 9:30 GMT, then your name will be in the credits to the vinyl. Am I right?
Yes, and the digipack.
And the
but the vinyl is time sensitive. Digipack you will just get if you join the
Patreon in the next sort of few weeks. But yeah, vinyl, limited time only, 24 hours. If you join any tier, we will ensure that you are credited on the vinyl.
That's at every future release, including Zodiac Rearrest.
Yeah.
What an amazing
We just got a couple of questions before we move on to the next tier. Some people have already joined. Thank you very much, Chuggalos. We appreciate it. Are you going to mail us stuff?
It completely depends on which tier you're on. If you're in a tier which has stuff mailed to you, then yes, you'll be mailed stuff.
Somebody asked, I can't find it now, if they can give us more than we're asking for. I do believe there is an option if you can't afford a certain tier, but you can afford a certain tier, but want to give somewhere in the middle, you can give us more. It's in the option when you check out, I believe. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that option is there.
Also, just before we move on, we are very new to this. Like, none of us have started a Patreon before. We probably should have, but we haven't.
And we've not taken any tips or tricks from while she sleeps. So
there are going to be things that you can suggest to us that may or may not be suitable to include. So at the moment, this is a bit of a work in progress. We've put our heads together and we've decided on a number of things, but it doesn't mean that this can't grow and get better. And the more people who grow, the better it will get.
Exactly. The more you guys sort of rally around us, the more cool shit we can do. You know, there is only so much we can do with Spotify revenue, right?
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, even this little comments here, like all the ideas you've already given us, you know, we've literally wrote them down. It's you know, you've inspired the next few months. Yeah.
Go on then. What's the second tier? £7, I believe, right?
Yeah, there's quite a lot. I think we'll kind of go over a few. So like, there's going to be guitar vocal playthroughs. There's going to be instrumental vocal only versions of songs. They're pretty self-explanatory, to be fair. As far as like behind the scenes content, there's so much we have done recently and so much more we're about to do that you're going to just be a part of. I don't know, Levi, you've definitely been getting your hands dirty doing those videos. Kind of, do you want to maybe hint at what we might be coming soon?
We've been doing, well, is this behind the scenes shit?
Yeah.
So yeah, we've been while we've been working on stuff, re-recording Zodiac Rearrest and things like that, we have been filming, and we will be able to bring you guys into the sort of behind the scenes of Chugga and our creation process. We have also already on the Patreon for all people subscribing £7 and up, I believe, is a video of me recording vocals for that feature that I did recently, Leveling Up, with Severed Ties. I featured on a track, and I filmed the recording process, so you guys can watch that if you're interested in that sort of thing.
You should know
we have plenty lined up.
Not just a playthrough, though, is it? That's literally you going take by take every single line. So
every single line, yeah. Every single line that you hear in that video is either it was on the way to getting the final product. So
yeah, I mean, you know, it's a great video. Other stuff coming up as well. We've got so many unreleased demos. Like you're in for a treat with some of those.
Yeah, there's the best thing about this Patreon, or the thing that excites me the most, is when we write ideas and when we work, we might start something a couple of years ago and finish it a couple of years later, because you know, if we want to write an album, just get in a room for an hour, sort it out, get it recorded. But there are some things that don't necessarily make the cut at the time, and you might hear songs or hear elements from songs 6 months before it gets released as an actual song, or you might listen to something and go, oh, they've taken it from that demo from 2 years ago. And you know, if you're really interested in the band, which we're absolutely blessed to have so many people who are, then that I would find that exciting if I liked the band, which I don't.
Somebody said if we have instrumentals of songs, they'll subscribe. There will be instrumentals of songs, so subscribe.
There we go. There.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say a really interesting one, especially for a lot of the fans, will be an exclusive cover poll. So every month, we're going to be suggesting some songs. You can just suggest some songs, and we're going to vote, and we're going to do it.
That's going to churn them out for you.
Yeah, man. That's you know, we've done a few, so you know, it's going to be great fun.
Obviously, if you take part in that cover poll, then you're going to be able to hear that cover song. So are we essentially saying that we're going to have a new song every month for our patrons?
A form of new song, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to be a song you've never heard, but it will be a version of a song that a
version you've never heard of a song you've heard before.
That's it. You've got it. I'd subscribe to you. So yeah, we're taking it seriously now. We're cutting the crap. We're going to start putting the hard yards in. So, you know, thank you to everyone who's already signed up and who's already got their name inscripted into that vinyl for us, because we are incredibly grateful for that.
Just to repeat that, if you sign up today, in the next 24 hours, you will have your name on the physical copy of Zodiac Rearrest, either vinyl or digipack. That's exclusive to the next 24 hours because the vinyls are already in production, and in order to guarantee that you'll be on it, you need to sign up in the next 24 hours. The digipack, anybody who signs up will be on it.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, this is not just going to be, you know, a few kind of clips here now and there. It's going to be very much a kind of community. You know, we've already have a bit of a community thing going on the Chuggalos Facebook page, but this is going to be just another level, like just so much more depth. I mean, every single thing we're doing, you're going to get early access. There's going to be a few secrets for sure, but definitely a veil lifted. Also,
like to the point where this is shit that we would never normally show people.
Yeah, it's it's quite
like we're going to show you guys how good we really are, which or the opposite.
I kind of feel like I've already done that. Maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I think I kind of peaked. So we're now going to let everybody else have a turn of showing how good they are.
Yeah.
Just slightly separate to Patreon, but still relevant to new shit. If you pre-order the physical version of Zodiac Rearrest, you will get a digital download. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much new stuff as well for us. Like, we're actually gonna, well, it's in the works, but we will be starting a podcast.
What?
Yeah.
What? Fucking news!
And is that exclusive to Patreon tiers, that podcast?
It is.
Yeah.
This is an exclusive Patreon Chuggaboom podcast. It's going to be monthly.
What are we calling the podcast?
We can call it the Chugcast. The name is incoming. But I quite like Chugcast.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I mean, potential for a lot of special guests. Any questions on that, or?
If you ask us questions about the £7 tier or any tier, in fact, if you've already had a look, let's see. The podcast has me psyched. That's fucking right.
Hopefully, it'll be a little bit better cobbled together than this. But
we might make notes of what we're going to talk about beforehand.
Maybe.
Tom Osborne wants to know what the podcast will be about. All sorts of shit, mate.
I mean, there's going to be guests as well in the future. So
we'll even take the cover poll, and we'll include a podcast poll. You can ask us to. We can give you our views on a subject during that podcast, but it's for you. So if it's for you, you choose. We'll obviously make it our own by the end of it, but.
We've had a couple of name suggestions.
Go on.
We've got the Chugg Life podcast. My personal favourite so far is the Boom Room.
Ooh. The Boom Room. That sounds. I don't know. It sounds like it could be. What could that be?
Blackstone Cherry song? I don't know.
Yeah. So. Shall we move on to the next tier? What do you get at the next tier? In addition to, so every tier you get the previous tier's benefits as well as the next one.
Yeah, you should note that you do actually get merch store discount of 10% in that second tier, but on the next one you get 20% discounts. There's monthly live hangouts. I mean, there's going to be so many live Q&As and just general chit chats on there, but that monthly live hangout is going to be kind of a bit more what you asked for. There's going to be some tabs. So if you're a guitarist or a bassist and you want to learn a song, let us know, and that tab could be yours. I mean, to be honest, the songs that we decide we're going to tab, they're going to definitely be up there. But anything else, it's very open. There's also going to be some riff tutorials. Johnny's going to be, switching on that webcam, showing us, some of the early material.
I suppose I could do a drum playthrough of something. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's
something like that.
Yeah. So and obviously live vocal tracking. So I think that kind of next one, if you're definitely kind of a player yourselves, it's going to be great.
It's very much if you're a musician and you want to sort of learn our shit or see how get a real understanding of how we work. So the live vocal tracking will be I will set up a camera while I'm recording and recording real vocals that will actually be on records. You'll see that live as a live stream straight to Patreon. So
yeah,
if you're interested in that sort of thing.
If you want to see how music is made, then that is the one for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going to be a lot of details. Like, if you want to know, is that getting downpicked? Is that getting alternate picked? You've got it. I mean...
Or is he just economy picking everything? What's wrong with
Yeah, exactly. That's everything for that tier. There is one last tier. I don't know if you want to...
before we jump onto the last tier, we've had a suggestion. Fashion breakdown for Johnny Virgo.
Ooh.
As in, like, Johnny's had a fashion breakdown, or
I think he's currently having a fashion breakdown.
Or is he constantly? Well, he kind of maybe looks like he has done. I don't know. I like the vest.
I'd love some tabs. So what's that one? That's £21. The third tier, VIC.
Yeah.
Without any further ado, the final tier.
So you're going to have more creative freedom in this band than Avira. But for actual things, there's going to be any show you're on the guest list you're in that you want to on the tour. You're going to get one of any merch item that we release. So as soon as we release something, you send your size and we'll send it. Yeah. And
Sorry.
there's...
I'm lost. So what tier and how much is this one?
This is the fourth tier.
The fourth one.
Yeah.
This is the big top tier Chuggalo tier.
Right.
In terms of recommended retail price, you should be able to claim back the majority of that money just through free merch. But it's not for everyone. In fact, it's probably not for anyone. However, we put it there because who knows? Somebody might want to be the secret sixth member. Somebody might want to pretty much take credit for everything we do because essentially they're going to have more creative control than any single one of us. You're going to own a larger stake of the band than Avira and Castor combined. In fact, if you play any sort of instrument and you paying that sort of money, then
feel free to
absolutely free. Any of us would happily let you wear our cape for a night.
Yeah.
But as I said, it's not for everyone. And honestly, do we expect anyone to really be paying £140 a month? Yes.
Who wouldn't? That's obvious, isn't it?
Yeah. Especially when, another highlight of this is getting a pack of Ernie Ball strings from, our boys every month, So
that's money. You see that in itself, what's that worth? £6-7?
Oh,
we're almost giving it away.
So there's no reason then to go down and support your local music shop because you'll just get them drip fed to you every month.
We'll be supporting them on your behalf.
How many times a month do we change our strings? What do you say?
A month?
Less than a month, yeah.
I think I usually do mine once a year, maybe a bit more.
I mean, have you ever done it, or has Nathan always done it?
Yeah, it's usually him, but I think he's only done it once, and then that's it. So, for the past 5 years, it's been 2 sets of bass strings. They sound very dull.
And this is what your money will go on, folks. 2 sets of bass strings in 5 years.
But if you're paying this much,
We'll be driving around in
change
Land
my
Rovers
script.
soon enough.
Shall we wrap up the stream? Have we gone through the top tier? Is that all of it? No,
I mean,
we haven't.
then people can read, but I think maybe we just play the video again.
That's
Are we
what I'm
taking
thinking.
any
I
more
think we
just
play the video
general
again for the
questions?
guys who've joined late.
Are we taking any general questions after that, or shall we? If anyone else has got anything to say about anything,
I will say,
Never hold your peace.
we have got so much shit in the works for you guys. So much that you guys don't even know about. Some members of the band don't even know about it.
And also, whilst we're on the point of saying how much great stuff we've got, can I just say how much of amazing response we've already had? It's phenomenal. Thank you very much, guys. We really appreciate your support.
Yeah, Zodiac Rearrest has been it's been the best we've ever done for a release. So we really do appreciate the support from you guys already. You guys are fucking awesome. The Chuggalos, there is no community quite like the Chuggalos, and we massively appreciate you guys. And that's why we believe this will be a success. That's why we believe we want to bring you guys into our process, let you guys sort of see how we work in a way that people haven't seen before. And we're really excited about it, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah.
You guys sound so excited.
Yes.
Oh, what?
All right.
Great. I'm going to play the video for you guys one more time. So for the guys who missed it, we're launching a Patreon. Remember, if you sign up in the first 24 hours, your name will be on the vinyl of Zodiac Rearrest. And anybody who signs up at any time will be on any physical version of the album in the future. Does that make sense?
yes.
100%, yeah.
Fantastic. Right, here we go. Chugg Life, motherfuckers. Thank you very
I'm
much.
wearing a fucking mask and I'm about to do something stupid on a scooter. Hey, my name's Johnny Virgo and welcome to Jackass.
Present and future Chuggalos, thank you for your generous click. Your support has been an amazing source of inspiration for us over the course of the pandemic, which has driven us to want to create more in a sustainable way.
I haven't got a single tangible skill that I could possibly charge anyone any money for. However, for the price of a continental draft lager from the Bishop's Nipple, you can support us to create the content that is available to everybody, allowing us to collaborate with other creatives, videographers, artists and producers on more ambitious projects than ever before.
The Patreon model allows us to do just that, while still providing the free-to-everyone content that we do and always will produce. This will become the official ChuggaBoom fan club, allowing you candid access to the Boom's creative processes, behind-the-scenes content, and exclusive songs, covers, and instrumentals.
You're right, kids. That's all I've got.
Are we still doing the DIY handmade customizations? No. Well, that was short-lived.
We've given this a lot of thought, and we feel like now is the right time to open up the door to the Chugg Life, let the Chuggalos have a look inside, and allow you to help us help you get the most out of this band. Basically, you've had it good for 6 years. The free trial is up now, bitches.
One more minute and I'm gone. Where you going? I'm probably just inside.
We will rise up to be the greatest ever thing. We'll never know, not ever be defeated. The Chugg Life's the only life I know. I'm never gonna let it go. Become one of us, become one of us, become one of us, become one.
Chugg Life, motherfucker! Patreon! Thank you, motherfuckers, for tuning in. We have been ChuggaBoom. This has been ChuggaVision. Big, massive announcement edition. Head over to patreon.com/ChuggaBoom Band. Get on that vinyl in the first 24 hours. Thank you very much for tuning in, motherfuckers. We're
We'll see you
excited
very
to
soon.
show you guys.
See ya.
Well, oh, I did wonder. I wondered what fucking Custer was going to do
Right,
then.
wait, no. Can I just clear something up about my feet?
There we go.
Right, thank you very much, guys. See you soon.
No.
Chugg Live, motherfuckers.